April 2026 marks a frantic turning point in American maritime history. The White House has officially requested $65.8 billion for its FY 2027 shipbuilding budget, a staggering 50% increase over the previous year. This is the largest naval procurement drive since the 41 for Freedom initiative of 1962. It is a massive, high-stakes signal to Beijing that the United States is finally waking up from its post-Cold War slumber. But beneath the surface of this massive dollar sign lies a much darker reality of industrial decay and strategic overreach. The headline 34 ships is designed to terrify adversaries and appease Congress, but our audit reveals a calculated deception. Out of the 34 hulls, only 18 are battle force ships, the frontline combatants that actually matter in a high-intensity conflict. The remaining 16 are non-battle force vessels, auxiliary support, and logistics hulls. Washington is padding the numbers to create an illusion of mass, while the actual teeth of the Navy, the destroyers and submarines, remain dangerously thin on the ground. The core of the budget is consumed by the silent service. A massive $15.2 billion is allocated for a single Columbia-class ballistic missile submarine, while another $8.4 billion is funneled into two Virginia-class Block V attack submarines. This is the nuclear trident strategy, an attempt to maintain the only remaining domain where the U.S. still holds a definitive edge over China: undersea warfare. However, requesting these ships and actually building them are two different realities. The American industrial base is screaming under the pressure of this surge. Our audit shows that while the Navy is ordering two Virginia-class submarines per year, the shipyards are only delivering 1.2. The backlog is catastrophic. The labor shortage at Electric Boat and Huntington Ingalls is not a problem that billions of dollars can fix overnight. Washington is placing orders for a fleet that its dying shipyards simply cannot produce. It is a paper Navy, built on a foundation of stagnant assembly lines and a depleted workforce. In a shocking move, the Constellation-class frigate program has been effectively scrapped by Navy Secretary Phelan due to massive cost overruns and design failures. In its place, the Navy is pivoting to a desperate FFX program based on the Coast Guard's Legend-class cutter. This is a downgrade born of necessity. The U.S. Navy has abandoned the dream of a high-tech frigate to settle for a modified patrol boat, just to keep hull counts from collapsing in the face of China's relentless Type 054 and 056 mass production. The comparison is devastating. While the U.S. celebrates a $65 billion budget, China's shipbuilding capacity remains 232 times larger than that of the United States. Beijing is commissioning 20 to 30 warships every year with a fraction of the budgetary friction. While Washington struggles to add 5 to 8 battle-ready hulls per year, China is building an entire regional navy in the same time frame. The 34-ship surge isn't a victory. It is a late-stage attempt to bridge a gap that may already be unbridgeable. This 34-ship surge is happening in a vacuum of immediate power. The recent withdrawal of the LHA-7 USS Tripoli from Japanese waters after being targeted in the Middle East has exposed the Pacific gap we have consistently audited. Washington is promising ships in 2032 while losing presence in 2026. Beijing knows that a budget request is not a fleet. They are watching a superpower try to spend its way out of a logistical collapse while the actual assets on the front line are being hunted and withdrawn. The 34-ship surge is the ultimate naval gamble. It is a confession that the U.S. Navy has lost its quantitative edge and is now desperately trying to buy time. But in the 2026 window of maximum danger, money cannot replace lost decades of industrial neglect. Every dollar spent on a paper fleet in Washington is a dollar that isn't helping the exhausted crews currently holding the line in the Taiwan Strait. The era of American naval hegemony hasn't just been challenged, it is being outproduced, outpaced, and outmaneuvered.